Federal eviction moratorium has expired, and millions of Americans behind on rent could lose the roof over their heads this month. Now, House Democrats are scrambling to come up with a solution to keep people in their homes as the annual recess for Congress approaches. NewsNation correspondent Michael Schur spoke with one lawmaker about his plan.
It expired as August began. Now millions of Americans who had lived under a year-long eviction moratorium are without protection. Landlords preparing to proceed and the U.S. House in recess.
We can't go home or go on vacation while 7 million, 8, 9, possibly 11 million people lose their homes.
Missouri Democrat Cori Bush has been holding a virtual vigil on the Capitol steps, joined by colleagues including Massachusetts Democrat Jim McGovern, chairman of the Powerful Rules Committee.
Our chairman of the House Rules Committee, Jim McGovern, said yesterday that the House Rules Committee is ready to come back, and he used the word nanosecond.
I spoke by phone with Chairman McGovern today, and he reiterated that there are avenues for action.
We also can reconvene Congress. Those who can make it back can go back in person, and those who can't can vote by proxy. But really, there's no reason why we couldn't reconvene.
Eviction politics has also turned into a game of pass the buck, with Congress blaming the White House.
The White House waited until the day before the House adjourned to release a statement asking on Congress to extend the moratorium.
The White House blaming the states.
The states have the tools, the localities have the tools, and there's no excuse. They need to move that money to those renters and those landlords immediately.
The Speaker, in a letter to colleagues, blaming the Supreme Court, saying, quote, "The situation has worsened since June 29th, since Justice Kavanaugh declared that irrespective of the public health situation, he was not going to vote to extend the moratorium." And Democrats are blaming Democrats.
And we have to really just call a spade a spade. We cannot, in good faith, blame the Republican Party when House Democrats have a majority.
Cori Bush, though, insisting that the remedy is in Congress.
We are the lawmakers. There's nobody else that makes this happen. It's only for us to make it happen.
Congressman McGovern agrees.
We need to continue to pressure every member of Congress, including Republicans, to do the right thing. And I think once we get to that magic number of 218, we ought to reconvene and get this done.
And the uncertain eyes of those facing eviction await that magic number. Michael Schur, NewsNation, Los Angeles.